Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's another in the series of videos for Algebra 2. This is Mr. Green. We are moving on through Chapter 6 very quickly here. Remember, if you should be finished with Chapter 5, everything should be turned in for that. Anything that you've got corrections, get them turned in to me. Due dates, 45 days. Do not let them get to zeros, please. Okay? What we're looking at today is a concept called compound fractions. This is anytime I'm taking a fraction and I'm dividing it by a fraction. A fraction that has a numerator and in the denominator. So what we're looking at here is something like this. Okay? We're dividing a fraction by a fraction, or a fraction by a fraction, or a fraction by a fraction. And there's a way of dealing with that. The simple answer to this is you take the denominator. Here. You take the denominator. You invert it. And you multiply by it. Okay? So we're dividing by that fraction. We're going to invert that fraction and multiply by it. Let me show you how that's done with this problem right here. I'm going to take the denominator, c over d. I'm going to invert and multiply by d over c. And that goes away. When I do that, I get AD divided by BC. Oops. Helps if I wrote in the center of my pad here. That's a C. It really is a C. Okay? When I see numbers like this, I always turn them into mixed numbers. I'm not mixed numbers, they're already mixed fractions. I turn them into an improper fraction, and that's going to be 11 over 2. And this one down here is going to be 13 over 4. And I'm dividing. Whoops, I'm not going to divide. I'm going to take 11 over 2 times 4 over 13. Now the 2 divides into the 4, gives me a 2. So I'm going to get 22 over 13. And to write that as a mixed number, because I was given mixed numbers up here to begin with, okay, that would be 1 and 9/13. That is how I do those type of problems. Okay? Let's look at another one here. This one's the polynomial one. Okay? So I'm given 5 plus 2a. I'm going to put this as 2a over 2a. That's going to give me 10a plus 1 over 2a. And I'm going to be multiplying that times 2a over 3. My 2a's are going to cancel out, and I'm going to be left with 10a plus 1 over 3. Final answer. You guys see what I'm doing with this denominator here? This inverted. The 3 became the denominator, the 2a went into the numerator, and I multiplied. Okay? Okay, we're getting just a little bit harder every time. Let's try this one. Okay, I've got 3 minus 1 and an x. In the numerator, I got to get a common denominator. That means I've got to get an x times this one, and an x minus 3 times this one. X minus 3, expressing them both as 1, right? And that gives me an x plus 3x minus 9 divided by x minus 3 times x. I'm going to multiply this whole thing times x minus 3, that's convenient, over 2. X minus 3's are going to cancel out, right? And I've got 4x minus 9 divided by 2x. Final answer. Let's do a couple more for practice just to make certain we can do them without any problems whatsoever. Here, they gave me in the denominator the issue. So what I need to do is to make certain that this is 10a over a. Then what I can combine these together, okay? And what am I going to get? I'm going to get a 2 divided by 5a times a divided by 3 minus 10a. Well, the a's will cancel into each other there at least. Okay? And I'll get 2 over 15 times 3 minus 10a. Final answer. One more just to show you this works even with numbers. That's 7 over 3 divided by 21 over 5. Invert and multiply. 7 over 3 times 5 over 21. This cancels into that 3 times. And I'm left with 5 over 9. Final answer. Check it on your calculator. Do this one on your calculator. See what you get. You should get that 5 over 9. Now, I'm going to have to check myself. 2 plus 1 divided by 3, parenthesis, divided by parenthesis, 4 plus 1 divided by 5, parenthesis, and I should get 0.5555. Well, math 1. Give me a fraction. 5 over 9. I got 5 over 9. Hey, yay, calculator actually worked. Cool. Okay. Remember, guys, questions, I'm available in Toga. Toga is the tutoring sessions I have. For Monday through Thursday, 3 to 4 o'clock. Fridays, 11 to 12. Come in, ask questions, get your questions answered. If you don't know how to do these, come ask questions about them. Be glad to show you what we're doing. Okay? Remember to tell me that you're in Algebra 2 so that we can work through the issues quickly. Okay? Don't want to spend any extra time trying to figure out what class you're in. I will talk to you next time.